Today, we're going to talk about three types of income that will help you build financial freedom. It has been said that one source of income is surviving, two sources of income is growing, um, and three sources of income is thriving. And not that you have to stop at three, and depending on the size of them, but what I'm going to focus on is what types of income those three streams of income can be. Because having three streams of income doesn't mean go getting three jobs, right? Or it doesn't mean running three different businesses. So let's break it down for you. Three types of income to build financial freedom. The first type of income is what we're all used to, and that is active income. Active income is getting a job. You go to work, you get paid. You make something, you sell it, you get paid. My daughter, she does a pet care service, so she goes and takes care of animals, and she gets paid, right? So this is the idea of exchanging time for money, and this is normally the first level or the first type of income that we all experience that we're all used to, right? So, the second type of income that we want to look at is passive income. Now, passive income, the way I describe it, as a financial coach, as a business coach, I describe passive income as the income that you generate from work that you've done once. So, if you have um, wrote a book, if you have built an online course, if you have an affiliate link, if you have, maybe a network marketing company. So this is like work that you've done over here. So you've put work in it here, and it's a lot of times it's more work up front and not a lot of pay, but that pay trickles in over time. So like if you wrote a book, you get paid in royalties as it sells, right? If you have an affiliate, you set up the affiliate account and you share links on social media, on a website, on a blog, whatever. And then as people click them, that income trickles in. Network marketing, the same. You build up a customer base. If you have a customer base that is faithful, that's using a product, especially if the products are consumables, and so they reorder every month, you've built that connection with them. Um, and I still put it, even though if you may be continuing doing a little bit of customer service, can still consider this a passive income because you are not getting paid for each action that you're taking, right? And then one that kind of crosses over a little bit is rental income. And put rental income here because you purchased a home, right? And then you continue to get rent on it. However, it's not a one and done deal, right? So rental income is kind of like one that kind of crosses multiple, but I kind of landed right here in the middle for that reason. Because when a tenant moves out, you have to go in and clean up and prepare for the next one. You have to market it, and so forth, unless you're paying. Now, if you're paying a management company to do all that stuff for you, then it would definitely go into passive because you bought the property, you turned it over to a management company, and then you are collecting, right? So we have active income, we have passive income, right? Now, the third one is called portfolio or investment income. Now, this is one that when people think of investments and building a portfolio, a lot of times they kind of pigeonhole themselves into, oh, that's retirement. And that's great. I mean, that's a great way to save for retirement. But um, it doesn't have to just be retirement income because there's two types of investments. There's investments that we kind of put away for long term or that we roll over dividends to let it build for that long term. But there's also investments that we use for cash flow. And what I mean by this is investments that are paying back dividends. Okay. So let's see. Last spring, summertime, my son started buying stocks in McDonald's, right? And so then every few months he would get dividends on that money. Now he let that roll over for a while. So then that becomes that long-term investment, but it's still generating income, right? But then he cashed it out. So I don't remember the exact amounts, but say he bought McDonald's stocks at, say, I don't know, $100. And then he let it sit there and dividends rolled over and they cashed it out. In a few 6 months, he made $100 or so, right? So that is income. And of course, he has a limited amount. So if you had a larger amount of investments, um, that are paying you dividends, if you bring that dividends, you can choose to have those dividends rolled back into your investment, or you can have those dividends come to you in the form of a check or an automatic deposit. That would be income. So you don't necessarily have to sell the stocks, or the crypto or the NFT or whatever investments that you're using. You don't necessarily sell them to get income. It comes back to you in dividends, and shares. So through the shares. So that is the three types of income that I suggest every person have to build financial freedom. So we're going to start with active income, right? Because we have to get our money somehow. It doesn't magically appear, right? But then we put our money to work for us. Um, we started leveraging our time. So remember, in active income, we're just trading time for money. And then as we can free up some of that time, we can invest that time to build a passive income. So we invest our time into building or establishing a passive income, time and money, and then that pays a little over time. And then as we bring more money into our um, life, then we put that over into investments and that can build up over time too. So I hope this was enlightening. I hope this was helpful. So now that we've identified three types of income to build financial freedom, I want to know which type that you want to learn more about and which type you're looking to build for your family. All right, guys. If you're not already in my group, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, a faith-based journey to do more, give more, and serve more, I invite you to join us as we dive into all things money, health, and wisdom. And for me, wisdom is the Bible, it's Jesus' word. And then also, if you want to kind of dig down more into, okay, I understand that we have three types of income, but how do I set those up? How can I be more responsible with the money that I've earned through active income? And how can I establish these passive income sources and these investment or portfolio income sources? I invite you to have a chat with me about joining our faith-based financial freedom revolution. It is a paid course. It comes with weekly group coaching and modules on everything from establishing money mindset to creating a budget to getting out of debt to increasing our income multiple ways to mobilization, which is giving back. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you guys.